man, I feel like writing some music. I am kind of in the zone right now, just with thoughts. I don't know how your 2026 is going, but I'd like to be a light of inspiration rather than being a Debbie Downer. So, long story short, if you like this channel, please subscribe. If you do, we might learn a little something about music. Might learn a little something about ourselves. Today, I'd like to write something, I would say, charismatic of how I'm feeling inside. I'm going to take some chords from a key signature. If you throw a key signature out there in the comment section, I'll get to it. Let's see. E, F, G, A, B, C. Has that Weezer feel. I like it kind of slow, but it reminded me of something. So no thank you. Tell you what, hey, thanks for being here. Can you hit that like and subscribe if you're hanging out? Remember, try and keep it classy, cool. Treat others as you would like to be treated. My name is Wago Howard. I teach music in Hilo, Hawaii. If you are in here in Hilo, Hawaii, come by, say hello, face to face. Come by and see the music store too. Rachel Noah, as always, thank you to my Mai for keeping an eye out there on the comment section. I'm warming up my fingers, but I feel like writing something. The trouble with playing so much and doing stuff on different instruments for me is like coming up with the same lines and motifs. So generally, I just try to play from the heart. Ta. Right hand, left, right hand from the other shoulder to the heart. Ta. So if you're hanging out today and you dig on this, great. If not, go check out West Plays Music. Right now they're working on some original music and master shreds. Good kind of stuff you could watch and see how to record. Put some niceness out there. If you can dig it, I've got a buddy who has a channel too. Okay, it's a cult. Let's check it out if you can. If you're over the age of 18, even better. But then again, I'm not your parent, so do what you want. Be your own cheerleader. That's the motto for the day. Other than that, let's see if we're in tune and try to see if comes of the old noggin and it feels good. La 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 la. Oh. I did put new strings on this just a little minute ago. If anybody's out there and they're watching, you want to hear a particular key signature, that'd be groovy. Other than that, I'm probably just going to jam a little bit to get into. There it is. Oh, what's something I haven't played in a long time? Becky, how you doing? Tell you what, this is an acoustic electric. It's a Gretsch. I'm very grateful for it. This Hana Hou looks like a pig. Hoo-ah! Hope you're having a good day today. Hey, if you throw out a key, I might try to warm up. I'm going to play a song, do a little songwriting here for a little minute. I have a student that called off at 10, so I got a little longer time so I could take some requests, hang out with all the new subs. Honestly, I'm just preparing for the day and I feel really rusty. Yesterday I did drywall, sanding, and my forearms are ridiculously sore. So I worked out. Hey, not used to doing so much. Love the pick, love the song. Oh, thank you. This is my pick. That's my logo. It's a foot. Tiny footprint in this world. Try not to do much of anything, really. Play chord to eat Mino. Interesting. Chord in music is spelled with an H, if we can. And then eat Mino. Oh, gotcha. I, as too, am freshly flowered. Let's see. Play corn, E minor. Just some sort of corn. Nah. It's most likely corn is just in drop D. Most heavy metal is like using mostly 5 chords, I guess. I like, there's so many things you can do. My favorite thing that I've learned from teaching in genres that I don't normally play, like metal, is that most bands that are famous and successful have songs that are actually quite intricate. And then they have motifs that are interesting, like, what is the one we did by Pantera? It does that and then it moves the motif. I think it's a great way to learn kind of different things. Did you ever meet Jake? I did not. Although he's quite young and we're still both alive. Hopefully. I don't know. He is in Hawaii every once in a while. He plays over at the Palace Theater, which is wonderful. If you're local in town and you get the chance to go see him play, great. I have not met him, nor have I seen him live, but I hope to someday. I was looking on how to do fast 16ths, and that was the videos that I stumbled upon watching them. So, right on. I'm glad you know who they are. Aloha to you, by the way. Getting a small drink of my Winnie Mama One, I'm bullshit. Oh, let's try not to cuss, brah. This isn't a kid-friendly channel, but a lot of my students check out this channel. But then again, you do you. So yeah, you were saying play corn E minor. We're gonna cut out the corn and just think of E minor really quick. E minor's relative major is G major. G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor. And then F sharp diminished or D7. Women moan, one on guitar. Kaylee? I like your style. Connect my phrases today. writing something. I don't want to play blues though. The way I was feeling this morning, I was thinking about some past arguments I have had in my life with others and myself. And bye, Julian. I hope you subscribe for sure, if you can. Hit that like button if you dig it. Name a song if it's out there, but I would like to write something, just show my process. Anyway, I was figuring in life I always move like I talk, very, very fast. And when I try to slow things down, it is very interesting. So long story short is I have a few students that that are special needs. So long story short, I realized my whole life I've been hanging out or being around people who it forces me to think differently about who I am and the choices I make. So long story short, boss in the style of boss, awesome. Can. It makes me realize, like when I was in high school, I was a chaperone to kids who had special needs. I used to walk a gentleman around the school for a year and a half named Reed. Hand in hand, it was very awkward being 18, holding hands with another guy who had the mentality of maybe an 8-year-old, but was around, I think, 35 or 40, probably around my age now. It changed the way I look at life and myself. Hi, Maximus. How you doing? So long story short is a lot of the experiences, even good and bad, I don't look at as being experiences that happened to me. I look at them as experiences that happened for me, which hopefully that's a breakthrough for anybody who doesn't know how to think that way already. Hi. Oh, you do guitar lessons in school? Awesome. I hope this channel helps out. That's the whole purpose of this. The only reason why I'm diatribing right now is I'm trying to write a song. I show different things, but if you want to support the channel, become a member. There are a couple different tier levels. One of them is like, I think, $4.99 or something. It has for members only content for a month. Ask questions on all the videos. It's fundamentals in music theory from the beginning. If you watch all of them up to this point, I think we're on the 12th one, and do it 5 minutes a day, I guarantee you within 6 months you'll be able to pass probably a college level exam. Anywho, the thing is, I get to express myself through music now through a multitude of different instruments, and it really is kind of cool to get all the stories out inside of my head. And what I've gone through is I've tried to go through all the years of just being a person now, going through the different values and relationships I had with family or having with friends. And then I try to put those to, yes, a lot of practice. Try to put those through the relativity of music. And the idea is really I just started off with 5 minutes a day. And what I'm doing right now is just breaking A major. I've got A major, B minor. There should be a C sharp minor, and then a D major. Some of the things that I learned in the beginning about music are still with me today, but the one thing that I really learned was not to take myself too serious. I played for about 25 years and realized that about 10 of those I didn't really have a foundation. I just had talent, I guess. The end result is I had a buddy of mine say, you know, you don't know as much as you think you do, and kind of put me in my place, and it changed the way I look at myself in music. It was one of those experiences in life. Hi. So the next experience that I really kind of had was being able to see music as something different. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to learn about music. So I went to school for it. I learned in college that college was not for me. And I learned in high school, I pretty much got the foundation of tonal theory and music oral skills that I would ever need. And what I wanted to do was put it together with sight reading. I learned about myself that I am special. I am different. I have learning disabilities, and that sight reading was very problematic. And now I can, but it's just, you know, Maximus, I said hello to you. Use those ears. When we're talking out loud, I try to have fun. And when I try to speak musically, I try to see it through the eyes of rhythm, harmony, tempo, pulse, and, you know, learning a couple key signatures and how to do them vertically on a guitar or on piano or in your voice. It's, you set a goal and you try to reach that goal. But if you don't know what your goals are, you don't know what you should be striving for. And then I parallel that kind of with life. You know what I mean? So in my own musical journey, I've gotten to a point where I enjoy the music that I write, but it's always an ever-changing method. So when I'm watching a different art, oh, Eric Johnson, yeah. How do I explain this? If I were to play like Steve Howe, like I was just warming up there, and then if I were to play like Pat Metheny or Fareed Hawk or just any of the people that I've played their music, it's because I wanted to emulate and learn their style. And I think it's a very interesting thing. A lot of the Eric Johnson style is broken chords. Like you'd have like using these chords around. Also, there's a lot of awesomeness like being able to see the chords in inversion style. So a lot of open root position chords for Eric Johnson, and then using the fifth a lot. He omits the third a lot. It leaves a special opportunity for his bass player to play the third, which bass players generally avoid the third. But blah blah blah. But yeah, as far as like seeing music theory, how to practice every day, I didn't know how to do that. I had a friend that told me I didn't know as much as I thought I could. I took it as a personal challenge. Turns out I'm a little special. One of the key aspects of who I am is I do finger movements and taps, and I count numbers. And it turns out I've got OCD, and I'm a little woo. So long story short, I've delved into music because it helps mask. And music is the one thing in life that I took to. So in certain circles, I have a glass which is always full. In other circles, I have a glass which needs to be filled. Generally, it's the former, but I'm practicing on the latter and not taking myself too seriously and having fun. Having said that, it allows me to like use the foundational music theory by doing things. And if I were to express to anybody, maybe just 3 quick pointers. I know we're just here hanging out doing the whole writing, but pick a scale, learn how to play it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Doesn't matter what the instrument is. Learn how to play with all different fingerings and all different scale technique. And then once you see the notes are there, you can float around chords using modal theory. The half steps are the bread, the meat, the potatoes, the butter, the good, the sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. All there is in music. All music in the Western ear is diatonical. And if you have 1, 2, flat 2, 2, flat 3, 3, 4, flat 4, or flat 5 or sharp 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 1, you have a chromatic scale. This chromatic scale should be the thing that you should hear to play all the intervals in between. These ghost notes or accidentals are the melodic structures you're looking for. So if you're learning from a teacher or a book that doesn't show you what a minor second is, you're missing out on technically the coolest thing. Most guitar teachers teach like A minor pentatonic and say, go for it. I teach how to play a full chord structure in all areas. So instead of playing A, B, C sharp, I would show A, B, C sharp, D, using A as the bass. Then it turns into the cage method. And then you start saying, oh, I don't need a capo. G major, A minor, B diminished, or B minor, C major. You are your capo. So the way that you learn that is either the long way or hard way. Most people just learn songs they like over a period of, 5, 6, 8 years, and then get better at doing it like a solo, and then going, might know like some bends, yeah. And then the idea is most people will never learn what an augmented chord is because they've never done music theory to the point where you would see a different way to change that 1, 3, 5. So long story short, the tonality thing, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Learn to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Tonic, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, perfect eighth. 1, minor second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth. Augmented fourth or diminished fifth, flat 5 is what we call it in jazz. 5, perfect fifth, augmented fifth or minor 6, major 6, minor 7, major 7, perfect eighth. Flat 9, 9, you could keep going. So do one thing that makes you happy each day and do it every day for 5 minutes and then move on. You will stumble upon it later. If the best thing I can show you is this, ta-da. If you know how to play D major and you know how to play D minor, and you can play this, which is kind of like playing a B flat 7. If you can do that, then you can take this and go up a whole step and turn it into a minor. You could go up a whole step, keep that minor, half step, turn it back into the major shape. Triangles! Go up a whole step. Oh, up a whole step, turn it into a minor. Oh my God, yes, turn it up a whole step and turn it into that crazy long triangle. And then it resolves back into 1. You will get countless hours out of going. maybe we should use this as the source of the song. These are the chords indeed. So, blah, 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 diatribes. Hey, I hope those of you who are watching are enjoying this. I'm just going to play a little something off of that first motif I was playing earlier that caught my attention as a musician more than just that garbage I was playing here. So maybe like a... Could have some modulations in it. Who knows? Yeah, there's lots of stuff on this channel if you want to check it out. Some of my favorite, I guess, for beginning material would just be like little ditties. Groovy little longer ditties. They're like me going like, my bad, this is the key of D. D major, E minor, F sharp, G major, A major, B minor, and then we could either play like a D sharp diminished, or gee golly whiz, you could just play a good old fashioned A7, A dominant. Today's lesson we're gonna do D, E minor, D, E minor, A dominant, then back into D, and every once in a while, instead of going back to D, go back to B, minor. Everybody who's hanging out right now, can you just go check out Lori's Mishmash right now? I'm sure if you subscribe and have a good time, you will enjoy music as well. Cool. So if I took all three major themes that we did today, which one of them was the E major 7, I would assume to the E dom, to the E major 7, to the C major, to the A minor. Fun tonality shift. Another fun thing that I had going on was like the G, the C, D. It's just a 4 fourth order in a row. And then the last thing that we kind of did there, if we put it together, need a shower? Right on. Enjoy your day. Storm, yeah. No kidding. And then just to be mindful, there's a fascist dictator going around doing some fascist stuff. So if you are a place where there's fascism happening, which is pretty much everywhere here in America, be safe. Take deep breaths. Modulation. That felt fun. Let's see. Can I sing Country Road? Yes, I can. Country roads, we'll talk about the weather. Everything's just another strange time. I don't know if the jam I was trying to get out actually got out the motif that I was looking for that last groove. My favorite thing of the whole thing was the weirdness of the D to the A, D to the G, using what we're talking about there. And then it had a groove with the G. It did a D and an E minor thing to a D, and then a D E minor thing to a B minor, and then a resolution to a G, D. I think it could have a modulation to A, G, A, but it feels awfully dead. There was also another groove, and there was like E minor. Wasn't it? What was it? It was like E minor to the A minor. I enjoyed that thing too. There was like an E minor. No, it was like C major G. I don't remember now. Everybody said GG in the comments. What does GG mean? GG. Everybody? Is everybody saying it? You know, many people are saying, many people are telling me that, well, frankly, many people are telling me. can't play a song, just whatever mind goes, it sound good. Can you try not even to play a song and play just whatever comes to your mind? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just improvising whatever pops into my noggin. That's what happens after a couple whatever. It for me, it's trying to get away from stuff that I played or play things that I played and go a different avenue. So here's something I've played, I don't know, 200-300 times. And I'm going to try to take it to a different place that I've never taken before. And it's because of practice, 5 minutes a day, a little bit of study, getting teachers. Some are better than us. So it's like right head show players. Oh, right. Tell you what, I never really. Did the boys take different turns actually writing? I never really got into the song composition for the Peppers. To me, it was just Flea was the most, and Anthony was like, "Get it going, get it down." But yeah, I do like the guitar work a lot, and the bass player, and then the drummer. Okay, I like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I just wish I knew more. I think that's really where my deep dive is right now. I'm making the transition from acoustic over to electric. I'm having the privilege of auditioning and playing for a couple different projects on Island that play something other than 4/4, and just trying to have fun with it. So I'm hoping that what I do in the next couple days fits in. Tonight, I'm going to have a jam session with one of my buddies, Zach, and then a drummer new to me says he's a drummer's Zappa. I'm very excited. Very much so. If I was sitting there right there with them, I would say, hey, let's have just a warm-up jam. What would we do? Probably something like, I don't know, I'd take one of these chord progressions, not too hard, like... I'd be on the looper right now, and I'd be setting a bass. And after a couple measures, I do that and be like. And everything I did here was just either a mess up or I'm playing along with what I'm doing. If you remember what I was just playing, all these patterns fit in when you're playing on the looper. And after I play like 3 or 4 times with a tight section, front of the groove is. And seeing if I could play that over the top of the groove we did, which is outside the box of what the groove was. But if everybody's playing doesn't deviate from the central theme of what that is, I can go on forever and just have fun. If I realize in the 2 seconds or 2 measures that we're not all on the same page, I'll just be like, try to have fun in these 2 keys. And just try to play in and out of chords. That's what I really enjoy doing because it allows me to figure out where I'm at, see if I can get chaos in there and confusion, and then pull it back into a central theme or a groove. See if anything comes out of the structure. Major? Yeah, but I feel like I'm a little warmed up right now, which is great. I get the privilege of teaching today. I'll tell you what, I think the song that I would like to write after playing all this time, having a couple motifs, probably would just be this kind of like slowed down version of this. Let's see. Radio friendly. None of my music will ever see the light of day. remember that the episode of It's Always Sunny, Who Pooped the Bed? Hey, Maximus, did you change your screen name? Wanderer. And I wonder. Do you know that song? I hope you do. Do I know that song? What is the name of that song? That is a catchy Wanderer? Is that the name of it? Wanderer. What a weird word. You know, Wanderer, I'm glad you're here. I don't know if I remember this song. Where Pretty Girls Are? I don't think I remember. I hit the guy. There's a fly. No, this is definitely not the song from the 30s. This is from an artist named Dion. Maybe Dion of the Belmonts? I mean, that sounds like an old school. Anywho, Wander, thanks for being here. I get the privilege of being able to teach Monday, Tuesday. Jeremiah? Hello to you, Jeremiah. Have you ever heard of O'Brien is trying to learn to talk Hawaiian? No, is this a joke? Is it going to be racist? No, I haven't. However, I do know this. I get the opportunity to teach music, and I dig on that. If you dig what has transpired here in the last 55 minutes, hit that like and subscribe button. And then, hang out around the music community if you want to. If not, no worries. Other than that, enjoy your day. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. And tune in later to this channel tonight to maybe watch some live music. Aloha. And Rachel, thank you for moderating.